This is the book Beat Depression by David Hinds from the year 2001. This is chapter 54, Laughter. The world is a looking glass and gives back to every man the reflection of his own face. Frown at it, and it will in turn look sourly upon you. Laugh at it, and with it, and it is a jolly, kind companion. William Makepeace Thackeray, 1811 to 63, Vanity's Fair. The bottom line: laugh and the world laughs with you. Laugh and depression is in retreat. Healthy young children laugh as many as 400 times a day. The average adult manages fewer than 15 laughs daily, and the clinically depressed are hard pushed to manage one decent laugh all day. These figures are disappointing when you consider that a good laugh can diffuse tension, relieve stress, elevate mood, and draw the sting from the agonies of social embarrassment. The mental and physical health benefits of humour are well documented in a public health study conducted by Dr. Lee Burke in California. 1 hour of naturally induced laughter significantly lowers levels of the stress hormones cortisol and epinephrine and stimulates the body's cells and antibodies. Years ago, long before the first of my 2 strokes, I remember reading a quite remarkable book by the American journalist Norman Cousins entitled Anatomy of an Illness, W. W. Norton, 1979. In it, he tells of his painful struggle with a life-threatening spinal condition. He knew from personal experience just about everything there was to know about pain, and he was aware that laughter had the power to release the body's natural painkillers, endorphins, into the bloodstream. One weekend, when the pain was monumental, he checked into a hotel complete with a suitcase full of candid camera and Marx Brothers videos, and proceeded to test the therapeutic benefits of laughter. Cousins discovered that 5 minutes of spontaneous laughter, not polite, not restrained, gave him up to 2 hours of pain relief, and despite his chronic condition, he felt better about himself and life in general. In order to successfully humour our way out of depression, we shall need a strategy to escape from the emotional trough in which many of us find ourselves from time to time. One way to achieve this is to create a secret inner world of fun and frivolity, just like we did as very young children. All of us have to live in this less than ideal world, and our inner environment is the only one over which we can exercise any real control. We can help ourselves to cope with the ups and downs of life by developing our own personal sense of humour trigger. Here's an easy way to go about it. The object of the exercise is to be able to see the funny side of every situation that might otherwise upset you. During the evening or last thing at night is the ideal time to do this exercise. Loosen your clothes and take off your shoes. Relax your body and let the events of the day fade away. Take 3 slow, deep breaths and recall a happy moment from your very early childhood. For a few blissful moments, you are going to be a child again. Consciously force yourself to bring a smile to your face and summon the child from within you. Consciously force yourself to bring a smile to your face and summon the child from within you. Recall an incident from today that has or could have upset you and become once again the child you once were. Call on the child within you to poke fun at the incident in question. Change the facts of the matter and the ending to please yourself, just as if you were writing your own novel. Give it a funny ending, one that pleases you and makes you laugh. This is the book Beat Depression by David Hinds from 2001. And this is chapter 52, Food for Thought. Tell me what you eat, I will tell you what you are. Jean Anthelme Brillat Savarin, 1755 to 1826. A Physiology of Taste. The bottom line: minor changes in your eating habits can lead to major improvements in your mental and physical health. What you eat on a regular basis not only affects your day-to-day health, it can be instrumental in determining the quality of your life later on. How long you will live, and whether or not you will become prone to illness and depression. Sadly, just when a balanced, wholesome diet is of prime importance, many people in the grip of depressive illness neglect their nutritional needs. Some depressed people find they have very little appetite for food at all, while others go on binges or develop cravings for carbohydrates. As a result, many of us who are depressed may suffer from nutritional deficiencies or imbalances, particularly a lack of B vitamins and vitamin C, together with a shortage of the essential minerals, calcium, copper, iron, magnesium, and potassium. To combat a lack of B vitamins, speak to your pharmacist. My personal favourite is a tonic called Effico, which is effective and less expensive than other remedies. The finest way to correct a deficiency of vitamin C is to get stuck into some exotic fruits, together with some really juicy fresh oranges. For some strange reason, oranges, tangerines, and mandarins seem to have the added bonus of turning me off chocolate, which is a major plus because chocolate is the last thing you should gorge when depressed. Nutritional guidelines from the Department of Health offer pointers for sufferers of depression. Plenty of whole grains and pulses and regular amounts of lean meat, oily fish, shellfish and eggs will supply B vitamins, iron, potassium, magnesium, copper and zinc. A high intake of fresh fruit and vegetables such as asparagus, broccoli, cabbage, melons, berries and oranges will supply vitamin C in abundance. Dark green leafy vegetables will increase levels of calcium, magnesium and iron. Dried fruits will provide potassium and iron, while low-fat dairy produce will further boost reserves of calcium. Overdosing on caffeine, more than 4 cups of coffee or 6 cups of tea a day, can exacerbate depression because caffeine can have the effect of contributing to sleeplessness. Readers should be aware that symptoms of caffeine withdrawal, headaches and lethargy can last up to a maximum of 3 days before the full benefits of caffeine withdrawal can be enjoyed. Eat your way healthily out of depression. Consume more whole grain breads and cereals such as barley, cracked wheat and oats. Choose brown bread in preference to white. Include more peas, beans, and lentils in your diet. Foods derived from soybeans can be particularly beneficial. Eat at least 5 servings of fruit and vegetables daily. Include oily fish at least twice a week. Example, salmon, mackerel, and sardines. Minimize saturated fats, which can contribute to high cholesterol levels. The main offenders are full-fat milk, cheese and creams, ice cream, processed meats, takeaways, and crisps. Use low-fat dairy products whenever possible, and provided you don't have an allergy to nuts, include them unsalted in your diet. Nuts contain a very favorable mix of fatty acids, which can have a positive effect on blood fat levels. Reduce your alcohol intake, if applicable, to no more than 1 or 2 drinks a day. Try reducing salt intake by cutting back on pre-prepared soups, gravies, stock cubes, bacon, sausages, takeaways, pickles, and crisps. Cut down or eliminate the unhealthy habit of sprinkling table salt on food. Salt has its place in the kitchen during the preparation and cooking of food. It is a health hazard in the dining room and does little for the real taste of food when it has already been served on the plate.